So I have this really crazy thing. And by the way, let me just preempt all of this by saying I don't expect you to do anything near this. I don't expect you to do anything similar to it. I don't expect you to be persuaded or convinced that this is the right thing to do at all. But here's what I do. I have this crazy notion that I am always trying to look for ways to leave places better than I found them. So I went to the gym this morning, and as I do every time I go to the gym, I always am gravitated to the curl bar rack. I don't know what it is about that curl bar rack. People just don't ever, and I mean ever, leave that thing back where it was set up. I know this because every time I go in the gym, I reorganize it so that it's in the correct place. Now, I know that's obsessive. I know it's a little bit weird, but I always do it at the end of my workout, and I do it right before I'm about to leave, so I get a little extra bicep work in, and then I get to leave something better than I found it. And here's the really cool little trick about that. That curl bar rack is always a mess. So it's an easy thing to do to leave it better than you found it, because you're always going to find it in a mess. So if you just rearrange one, if you just rearrange a couple of them on there, you're leaving it better than you found it. So here's the deal. I was in there today rearranging the thing, and noticed a guy walk up to me, and he, turned off his earpod, yeah, took it out, and that made me do the same. I was like, yeah. And he says, "Do you work here?" And I said, "Actually, no." And he said, "Well, why are you doing all that if you don't work here?" And I said, "I just have a commitment to leave things better than I found them." And he said, "Wow, what if everybody did that?" And then he put his earpod back in and he walked away. And I thought, that's a great question. What if everybody did do that? So here's the challenge for today. Notice some things. Find something in disarray that needs to be fixed. Find something that maybe just something clutter that needs to be picked up, whatever it is. Leave something better than you found it. Don't stop with stuff. Leave each other better than you found each other too. Have an awesome day. Have a great weekend. Be good.